I mean, Sorrow seems to be the only real one that we found. Hmm.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
What confuses me is why you can't have a shield and what? What?
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know, I don't know. I am confused.
Oh no! They're very aggressive!
You are a winner.
All right. I am back.
Well, hi, back. I'm Ken. It's nice to meet you.
Okay.
Now, I think, and this was a problem we had when I was playing Solasta with some friends, is learning to use the journal to figure out what we're doing next. Because it's really easy to get lost in, like, what do we do when we're not following a particular story. Or we could just wander and see what we come across out in the wild.
All right. So the journal, huh? Where is the journal?
Well, in my case, it's J.
There we go. All right.
Now, if you click
Travel
on
to
something
Moonrise Towers.
and it shows show on map, then it's something you can find in your current location.
Right. We rescued the druid Halsin. Meet Halsin in the Emerald Grove.
So I guess now we have to find Mr. Halson.
He should be.
Well, it also gives you a chance to click show on map, so it'll ping your map where it is, or pin it at least.
He should be where all the important druids are.
Yeah,
Yep, there he is.
there he is. Look, you've got your see invisibility buff on.
Oh, yeah, that showed up again.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever.
Whoa.
Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
Uh-oh.
I owe you nothing. Is why you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
Whoa.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Well, she'll have to do her Ari Mente all over again.
Right.
I don't like any of those options. I guess that, but
She showed. Yep.
She shows great insolence, but time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
I hope it's worth the bloodshed.
So what happens next?
I don't know, ask him.
The journey
Well,
to
that's-
Moonrise
okay.
Towers. And all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Come night, too.
All who shelter here.
What?
The will of Sylvanas.
He says come morning and said come night, too.
Like rot into our midst.
Oh, child. You have drifted far from the Oak Father's teachings.
For shame.
All right, so what do we have to do now?
Back to the journal.
Fair enough. Talk to Zevlor. Oh, right.
Halsin thanked us and said the wrath would surely reward us, so that's another option.
Ah, yes.
The Wrath of Khan.
Here we go.
Where did she end up going?
Oh, there's Wrath right here,
Oh. Where?
next to me.
Master Halsin's home by Sylvanas' mercy.
While you click on Wrath, I
Is
will
that
be
her?
right back.
No, we need to talk to Zelvor.
Well, Wrath is the other
her-
quest, so we talked to Wrath as well.
Oh, is it?
Make sure those
Yep.
strays
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you.
Ah.
No, thanks is not enough.
All right, you said you needed
May
to go.
Sylvanas bless you. For
I'll just
all
say
your
AFK,
days.
but I'll still see all the
I cannot
dialogues when they
imagine
pop up.
taking on a camp full
So
of
if you wanna find
goblins was a
Zevlor
simple
next.
task.
All right. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halcyon is safe.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Oh.
Did you find Halsin? Or
Yes.
not Halsin?
And I was given a tablet of a wolf, and then told to go insert. I don't know what's going on precisely.
Oh, you have to go in one of the caves and insert.
Maybe just light up all of these.
No. You got to hit the pedestal. Mouse over the pedestal that's next to the center statue. It's on the outer ring.
Uh.
There you go.
Well,
Oh, I had to light them all up, apparently.
Oh, for this puzzle, you have to light them all up, apparently. I just wanted to make sure you were aware.
Okay. That's good. Alright, so apparently all the treasures down here are ours. Including a Spear of Sorrow.
Oh, how sad.
a beast
I'm sorry,
blade.
what?
So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
What is this?
A weapon? It's called...
Sorrow. 5 to 14 damage. It gives you the Sorrow for Lash, Transmutation Cantrip.
Oh, I guess you can... that's good for melee fighter to bring someone in. But I think that's a two-hander.
It is a two-hander, which, unfortunately, we are all...
It's good to sell for money. I mean, not that we're hurting for money, but it's a good...
At the same time, hang on. What are some of these things? It's got charge, swipe, swipe, and something else which I can't tell. What? Oh well, apparently I have proficiency with it, so if I ever wanted to swap to it, could be done.
Yeah, could be. Sorry. Nope. That was not meant for that.
There's nothing in these vases.
Yeah, it's not like Fallout, no, Skyrim, where vases will have money. I mean, some will, but
The secret societies of the Sword Coasts. You have the Harpers, well known for the Sword Coast cabals, but perhaps. So is Baldur's Gate? Does it take place in the D&D universe proper?
I think it's a D&D based campaign. I just don't know if it's part of the Forgotten Coast world or if it's part of a different world, like an independent one.
Because I mean, I've heard of Harpers before,
Yeah, Harpers
but I don't
are
remember where.
just like a cleric is a standard class. A Harper is a standard organization found in most D&D campaigns. It doesn't have to be tied to any particular D&D universe.
I see.
And my mom
Shadow
loved
Druid.
their movie.
Oh yeah, no, I that movie is
I
pretty
was
damn
okay
good.
with it. It wasn't really my style. But it was good for the time. Harper Valley PTA.
What?
The movie I'm talking about with the Harpers. Harper's
I
Valley
didn't
PTA.
realize.
It's-
Okay. I'm just gonna shrug. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm just showing my age. Find any good treasures you like?
I mean, Sorrow seems to be the only real one that we found. Hmm.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
What confuses me is why you can't have a shield and what? What?
I'm sorry to hear that. Are you talking to me?
You know, I don't know. I am confused.
You said you had sorrow and you're about to talk about it, and
Yeah, no, it's the spear.
yeah,
The spear called Sorrow.
I know.
Um,
And we've got no one who can use it really too much.
I mean, we do. It's just not optimized.
It's all right. We can hold on to it.
I mean, it comes with 4 freaking skills, so that's damn good.
So where are we going next, George? Where do we go, George? Where do we go?
All right, perhaps we should move on. Whoa.
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Can you actually do that? Ah!
Get over here! Oh shit!
Well, you could have just told me to stop.
In a fit of rage, Lith Bane just sort of picks up the portrait.
Well, now you can toss him into a crowd.
I guess.
Or onto a poison trap, whichever you prefer.
I'd rather not. What's this with this bullywig trumpet?
Alchemy ingredient.
Huh.
You collect these things throughout the realm. You kind of break them down into alchemist components, and then you use the alchemy table to create potions.
I had no idea.
If you bring up your inventory, and then you've got like tabs, equipment, spell book, alchemy, and illithid powers. And alchemy is where the game lets you do alchemy stuff.
Hmm.
What you thinking about? Oh, you're trying to figure out your skills?
It's gonna feel so empty now.
No, I'm trying to figure out where we're supposed to go.
Well, we want to eventually go to the Moonrise Towers. There's different ways to do so.
Stayed away. Don't say that.
But we can also...
Sounds like a good moment to talk.
Didn't we escort the people to
Wing's still a little stiff,
somewhere?
but I'm getting stronger.
No, we're just letting them know they're good to go. I mean, are we escorting them? What, do we go to Zevlor to start that?
I think we saved them actually. They don't have to go. Maybe.
Oh. Yeah, there's like a sell once we go back to camp and initiate like end the day, then people come to our camp and we'll have like a little party.
Time for another.
In the meantime, we can explore the
Don't
map a
flatter
little,
those devils either.
unless you want to
But
go to
they
camp now.
If it had been up to Kolga,
Oh,
they would
right.
never have been here at all.
Where did you go?
I have no idea.
No, I mean, did you click go to camp?
No.
Oh,
I'm looking for Zevlor.
journal. Da-ba-ba. Show on map. That is to the south of us.
It might have been better if he stayed away. Don't say that.
It seems.
Minthara died before she could lead an attack on the grove. Ah.
Yeah, that
Good.
was thanks to us.
Oh, we need to treat Gale's condition.
Where's Gale?
Back at the camp, but we need to figure out what the what we're sacrificing to him.
Oh, just anything we're not using?
Yeah, but what would that be? Because we're using pretty much all of it.
Take my
Hang
crossbow
on.
if it works.
No, you
I'm not
used that.
using it. No, I don't.
You used it like 8 times yesterday.
I don't remember.
Huh. It also doesn't have the subtext, you can sacrifice this to Gale.
Oh, then you can't.
Ah, the Robe of Summer. We can sacrifice this to Gale. Alright. Right.
Is that the one you want to use?
I mean, all it does is give us a resistance to cold, and only for one person.
Well, remind me not to cast Cone of Cold on you then. Boulder's Gate, hide and seek. There you guys are. Wait, where am I then? I still in the... Oh, did you guys leave the grove?
Not yet.
All right, all right.
Master House.
All right, so what now? I'm so confused what we're doing.
Well, first off, I'm trying to find you. Second,
Oh, I'm near the gate.
there we go. I'll just cut you off from the outside. But at the moment, we've done the big thing. We went to the goblin camp. We killed the goblin leaders. We made everyone feel safe and comfortable. And now it's just a matter of
I'm your
either ending the day or
you are.
just going out to see what's out there until we go to bed.
Is there anything else to find?
Oh, there's plenty of stuff out there to find. There's even companions out there we haven't picked up yet.
Oh, then perhaps we should do that.
And you do not stop for anything.
On the map, I don't know if you see it, there's a Blade of Frontiers. That's pretty out there, though.
Oh, right.
but
Hunt
we can
down
just
Karlak.
explore on the way there. I mean, it's up to you. That's the thing about the journal is what to figure out to do.
So the question is, if we ever need to do a long rest, because we're fighting Karlak.
True, although I've got everything I need, so I don't need any rest right now.
I think I also have a full, am in full top form, so I suppose we could go try it.
The river
We could.
and follow it downstream.
Alright, so off to see the Karlak we go. Can't get there, what?
Well, you have to actually manually make your way.
Or I could just abuse the ley lines.
That puts you behind me. Hi, guys.
Hi!
In your own nature, are you
You went far.
to judge?
Look, there's blood. What do you think happened here? A goblin.
I think this is of someone we stabbed.
What do you mean we? I was standing up on the hill.
So was I. We were just raining arrows down on them.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
You're gonna pass up that backpack? That's fine. I'll grab that backpack for you. Sentite? Sentite? Sentite. At least it's a pretty day out here.
Oh.
What you awing about?
I don't know. What are we... are we going the right way? I have no idea where we're going. Oh, shit.
Well, if you want to do that, separate the party. I'm sure there's some bushes that you can use. You said, "Oh shit!" I figured he had to go.
You confuse me too much.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to.
No, you
I'm just
don't.
trying to pay attention and stay relevant. Send that to Tay. Okay.
So, are we going the right way? I'm so
Okay.
confused. I guess we're gonna have to jump.
Hold
Oh,
on.
hello. Hi. It's the dog. We didn't find him last time. Oh. Reach out and pet him?
Oh no! Because you can't talk to animals. I know what's going on.
Oh, shit. What's going on?
Can you leave and then we'll come? Well, do you want a quick save first?
Hang on.
Let me come.
Oh yeah, I can talk to them again.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll leave, and then do we have a scroll of animal handling?
Well, I could talk.
Or detect thoughts, or...
Well,
Oh,
I can
okay,
talk
yeah,
to
go
animals
talk
at
to
all
Scratch.
times.
Talk to Scratch, and I'll listen in.
Also, I think this is the right way to get to Karlak.
We'll figure it out, just...
Yeah, I'm catching up. I think. Oh, there we are.
Keep
All right.
moving, stranger. Quietly.
Aw.
I told you to go.
Aw. I have animal handling. Oh. Uh-oh.
What? Well, I'm using it. Well, I'm also going to use... Do I have... Okay, I'm going to use an inspiration. Come on! This is what I do! I persuade! There you go! Goodness gracious.
There we go.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Oh.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home. He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
Scratch. What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
You can travel with me if you like. We'll have to send someone home.
No, I won't leave him.
I like
If
this.
he doesn't wake up.
Follow my scent. We have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Poor doggy.
No. Whoa. Why is dog suddenly
Oh,
doing
he's
the illicit
charmed. I'm going to leave before the charm ends. Oh yeah, we're getting close to Karlak.
All right.
But oh yeah, I think we do. We can just walk. Now, usually when you move forward,
It's kind of weird.
they're pretty good at jumping behind you.
Yeah. I know.
But you may have to take
kinda
over
weird.
them directly. Oh, wait, let me get... Come on, guys. There we go. And I think up the left here? No. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I went too far. There we go. Yeah, I think she's up here.
Did we add Gale to our party?
Will, you mean? Yeah, we can go
Will,
back
sorry.
to camp and switch them out. And I'll wait here.
Let's send Shadowheart or Astarion away, because we're going for a conflict, aren't we?
Well, it could end up in a conflict.
I have no idea how it actually goes down. Alright.
You may have to level them up once you switch out party members.
That's fine.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'd like you to stay here.
So about you biting me?
Sorry, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please, just stay here.
Yeah, I know. The same exasperated tone came to my mind. Please, just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work.
It's got a really
That
cool
sounds
outfit.
awful.
I've never seen that one before.
Whoa. Alright. And now we need to talk to Will.
Yes, we will.
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of
Oh,
poking and
that is
prodding,
clever.
but I promise you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a woman with one eye.
Ha ha.
Alright, I'd like you to join me.
Who's Raphael?
That's the spirit.
I have no idea. Alright. Leave camp. Is there anything else that we should be paying attention to?
I think you got that covered.
You want to go hunt down some goblins?
Let us go fight those paladins of Tyr.
Oh, right. Paladins of Tyr. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, we already fought the goblins. No, Karlak, I restarted my game twice because of her. And,
Oh?
yeah, because I wanted to romance her. She's my favorite of the group.
Oh. She does seem to have that, you know, air of bad situation.
Yeah, she's like... Have you been watching Critical Role, the latest one?
No.
Okay, then I can't compare her for you.
Sorry. Oh. Oh, I thought you were having a conversation.
No, I'm waiting for you because the guys we're looking for is inside this building.
Right, I'm gonna quick save.
To draw any attention.
It's time to quick save. It's time to quick save.
Ah, damn it. They
You
blocked the
can-
door.
Oh, yeah, you gotta use the other door.
Hi there.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Oh.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Uh-huh.
Insight.
Wait. Now. Not that
Not
you needed
needed,
it.
but thank you.
I wish it would let you keep it since you didn't need it.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Oh, well, I guess we'll leave them in peace.
Enough of this charade.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Well, so much for Tyr.
It was my prison. I'm free now.
And I never.
Ho ho ho! She mad, bro.
Oh, hellish rebuke. Fuck you. Oh, right, they're demons. That doesn't. Right. My turn. Will is nearly dead.
I got him. He's not nearly dead. He was only halfway down. What are you talking about?
I mean, close enough. Hang on, can I?
No! Was that you
Oh,
or me?
Did that not work? Piss. What?
Okay, my spell did go through.
What is it?
Okay, what happened to you is you clicked the door, I think, so she attacked the door. She didn't actually attack anybody inside. Yeah, definitely be careful where you click.
Alright, I'm moving her out of the way.
Ah, shit, I should have done... I can actually... On my way. There we go. Smart move.
Okay then.
It's okay, I have heat metal on him.
Hey there.
Which gives him a disadvantage.
Oh! I hit him back, and he used Divine Smite again. Interesting. Alright.
Well, Karlak is frozen. Is she? No, she's saved.
How much health does he have?
Well, when it gets my turn, I'm gonna do some major
Right.
damage on him.
Go fuck yourself. And action surge, as well as
boy, you've got red in your eyes.
Don't give this fucker a concussion.
Good job. Shit. You missed.
Fall back.
No.
Fall back.
Why?
Ow. Because I falled back. All right.
Oh well. So much for that. There you go. Back to my little ditty.
Shit. Well, that was a waste.
It's a good try.
There we go.
She's down, Jim.
Oh, shit, she's dead.
That's what I said. She's down, Jim.
Not enough movement. Okay.
Well, you can still move. You can do the movement and then do the attack after.
Shit.
Will you stop going down? My goodness.
I could use some assistance.
Viva la resistance.
What do we got here? Right. Will, you're going in.
I'm going in. Can you whiplash her?
Nope. Oh.
She's running away. You can do it.
Well, I can't do jack shit.
You can go inside and use a range weapon? Or that.
I can't go inside. Will's blocking the door.
Oh.
Okay.
Pipe down.
Oh, another movement. I can Eldritch Blast too.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Right. Zariel won't get near you
That's
again. We'll
right,
make sure of
right.
that.
She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
All right. What the hell?
She's going through a little bit of a rage moment right now.
I can see that.
She mad, bro.
No. No. Oh. And she is still burning down the building.
Careful up there. There's fire.
Yeah, I've noticed. Whoops.
What do you mean, whoops?
I went down an ornate wooden hatch. Is she still raging?
I think she's done
She
and
is
joined
still
you.
raining.
What hatch? Was it on the second floor or the first floor?
First floor. Ground
there
floor.
it is. There it is.
Better not be cursed.
Nothing interesting down here, just basic loot.
And a door. A vault door, by the way.
Oh, wait, what?
A vault door. Probably a vault for treasure.
Oh shit, we're gonna go visit the vault dwellers in Vault 69. Alright.
I don't know. I kind of want to swim with gold coins.
Okay, Scrooge McGnome. Alright, Karlak, we're gonna give you an upgrade. What is this? The Sword of Justice. Right.
Well, it is just us right now. Also, did you know about moving boxes?
You mean the thing where you can stack the boxes on top of each other and go random places?
Where, yeah, where you can actually drag them out the way, because sometimes you'll have like a secret door behind these. Not that that's this case, but it's just good to keep in mind.
I had no idea.
And now you know the rest
now I
of the
know.
story.
What's in here?
Alright, so Karlak now has a holy weapon, apparently.
I don't think she minds one bit.
Alright, so how do we open this?
Open what?
Oh, lock picking is impossible.
What is it, 30?
I think it requires a key.
Oh, could be. Maybe you get to it from the other side. But yeah, now you can decide if you want to, Was she raging? Now you can decide if you want to keep this party or go back to another configuration.
He is strong.
Yeah.
And I feel like once we stat her out, it's gonna be pretty damn good.
They all have their benefits.
Now we just gotta figure out where the fucking key is.
Yeah, sure, why not? Well, at least we didn't have to worry too much about a heavy battle.
Yeah. I mean, she does rage after battles, which is can be a bit of a problem.
It's a phase. She'll outgrow it. Okay, now that we have Karlach,
Right.
where to?
I have no idea.
I mean, so these acts are within a segmented map. So Act 1 is in this area, Act 2 is the next stage, and then Act 3 is, I think, the final stage. So with this act, we can either beeline it to Act 2, or we could expand the map here and see what other quests and experience.
Wait, how come I have no tadpoles available? I had 3 before.
Oh, I may have used them.
Oh, okay. As long as they didn't just disappear.
No, they didn't just disappear. You guys did, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where this damn key went.
Key?
Yeah, to that basement.
Oh, there's
The
no
basement
telling.
vault. I mean, I suppose we could try to break it down.
You know, that's not a bad idea. You could probably shoot, like, Eldritch Blast at it.
I'm gonna check these things on the side over here before I do that, though. Alright, we're just gonna go back down.
May not be designed to be breakable.
Well, we'll find out.
It's medium toughness, so Eldritch Blast didn't work.
This'll be me.
Oh, shit!
Yours is more powerful than mine. Or you had a lucky roll.
Abyssal artillery.
I didn't think one of them would do damage, but...
There we go. Perception check. Uh-oh.
Step carefully.
There you go. You found
Oh.
something. Traps, traps, traps. We don't have any disarms, do we?
Did it.
Oh, good.
All right. Oh, shit. There's a ton of vents around here.
Looks like a lot of stuff to loot, so you can actually break up the group. Huh?
I don't...
That's curious.
No, I meant all the bases and chests.
Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
I'm way too big.
A burrow hole.
Uh-oh. Where do you see a
Hey,
hole?
can you crawl through this? It's where I am.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's this burrow hole right here. Are you able to go? Whoa.
I don't even see it. I probably have to roll a perception to see it.
Right.
Hold on. Oh, you're looking on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
I'm way too big.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm way too big.
Damn.
We would either need someone to shapeshift into like a smaller creature, or use the reduced spell probably. I'm being very careful not to step on those discs.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
What in the world? Am I bugged?
I don't know. What are you looking for?
There's a hole in this wall. Okay. But you see the hole next to me?
Just a sec.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
It's just something that hadn't loaded. Oh yeah, it's on your screen too.
Mermaid whiskey. Ooh.
It'll make it cry tears of a mermaid.
What's inside?
Is there no way to go in there? Can't go there. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Hmm. I mean, is there any point to continuing exploring down here? I don't see anything else.
What if we both sit on the stone chairs? Will that activate anything?
There's a pressure plate.
Oh my god!
I'm missing something.
Did it actually?
Something's opening somewhere.
I have no idea what.
This place is trapped.
Try having one of the other NPCs sit down and then break up the party and try to go through. There you go.
Yeah, my character's no longer listening to me anymore. For For some reason. Oh, there we go.
There, oh no! Careful! Don't step on it again! Ah! Ah! Get-
Right, perhaps we should get out of here temporarily. Right?
Well, stop standing in the acid for one. Okay, well, no, it's still here. I bet these are flame vents to set off the acid.
Can they do that?
If we set off one of these traps, it might set off this acid. I don't know.
Alright, we'll get out of there.
I'm trying. There we go.
Never wanted the easy path.
Nope. It's poison.
It said it was acid.
It's toxin.
Yeah.
Alright, so how the hell do we, how do we loot that room? Should we just, heal up and I'll send the NPCs to sit there for a little bit?
I mean,
actually, I think I
you.
will do that. Hang on.
As long as you have 2 on the throne.
Yep.
Two in the throne is worth 1 in the bush. No, they have to stay on the chair.
Son of a... Yeah, I know, but for some reason my... Oh, great. My characters are stuck. Would you mind sitting in the chair?
All right.
Okay. Just waiting for Will. Okay, now get off. Get off. You're gonna have to help me loot the room. Okay.
Jump over that pressure plate. Don't step on it.
Hey, Will, sit in the fucking chair. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, this is the real treasure room.
Right, is there anything else? Traveler's chest. Oh, the toxin went away. And now it's back.
Ooh. Alright, well, there's not much more I can do here, but I will do...
Right. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You're
oh,
trapped! Where is it? Here, I'm gonna...
I'll feel that then later.
There, I had to do a short rest just to keep them... Get out!
Alright, close the door.
What'd you say, Hodor?
So close the door, but sure, that works. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, wasn't that an actual delight?
Gloves of heroism. When you use your channeling oath, when you use channel oath, gain heroism. That's not. Well, we can always put these in Gale's hands. These gloves of heroism.
Sure, he was very heroic.
Great axe +1. All right, head back to camp then.
Why do we want to go to camp?
Feed Gale.
Oh, do you have something to feed him now?
Yeah. Gloves of heroism, because we don't have anybody who uses that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, you don't.
Is there somebody who?
Huh?
Is there somebody who uses heroism? I have no idea what heroism is.
Heroism. It's a spell that casters can cast on the party to make them, give them temporary hit points and give them like immunity to fear.
Well, okay, but it's what is this? When you use your channel oath spells.
That sounds like a
channel
paladin.
oath? Yeah, we don't have a paladin, do we?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, there we go. Perfect thing.
Well, yes, you are.
I'm a thing.
You are existing.
I exist.
And
Perfect.
that is awesome. I love all the stuff you just casually walk by.
Oh?
Not that there's anything of major value.
Right. I'm just trying to sort stuff into barrels so that we can sell it later.
Keep up. Gas came up here. I don't know about you, but that hyena's dead.
Hyenas?
Just the one. Oh, there's some knolls up the road.
Huh.
And yeah, they don't look friendly.
This calls for careful footwork. Time to press ahead.
Ah, balsamo vinaigrette. It's going to be delicious.
Uh-oh, what just happened?
Autosave.
Oh, okay. Phew. Sorry, I was just kidding people out with stuff.
Kidding people out? Are you making a joke?
No,
What are you kidding?
I'm giving people kit. KIT, kit.
Oh, I didn't know you had a kit.
Never mind. Can I give her scale mail? Hang on. Does she...
You may certainly try.
Huh! And I don't see any debuffs. Right, Karlak looks a proper paladin.
For a berserker, barbarian.
Yeah.
Wow, look at her.
All right, where are you?
There's some gnolls over here. Be careful.
Some gnolls? Oh. Right.
They're like, oh, right, okay. Hey, I can see the windmill from here.
Ah, yes. Oops. I meant to throw a vial of fire at these guys.
Oh.
Right.
Another step forward.
Oh!
Well, I didn't get no attack off. I'm like coming to hit with my blade, and all of a sudden he's dead.
Yeah, I just slammed him in the stomach with my my hammer of absolute power.
Well, it certainly lived up to its name, all right. Only 2 left.
Wait, hang on.
I'm gonna shoot ya. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. To me,
I'm gonna
kids.
poison you. Oh.
Sorry, we're
Yeah.
currently dominating battle right now.
Huh?
Oh, talking to me, kids.
Oh, hello to me. Sorry. What did you send me? Hang on. Oh, I'll take a look at it in just a second.
Would you look at my text? It's simply amazing. Give it a read. It reads just like raisins.
Legacy of Avernus, Searing Smite. Ooh.
Yeah, these
And
gnolls
it's dead.
are a piece of cake.
To
You've
make
got
a
like
melee attack bonus action.
you've got a storm on your crossbow. You know that?
What?
Liz's
Oh.
crossbow has some sort of ice storm.
The hell?
I don't know, but it's cool. Okay, Will, put your magic powers to use. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Okay.
Hey, missile snaring.
Yeah.
Came in handy.
Pretty much just negates all damage from range. What?
I have
What did
no
you say?
idea. I had no idea. Something pervert.
Oh.
Immune.
Right, I dipped my bow in drow poison, I guess.
Oh, and it's immune to it. It was a good thought. Wow, am I still hidden? I think I'm still hidden. Well, that's an angry birdie. Knoll hunter.
Oh. Okay, that's how that works.
What'd you do?
Whoops.
Hit the dead body?
No, I used cleave, which
Oh.
requires a short rest to reuse. Back.
Yeah, some of these are like temporary uses. Okay, get a little pushy there. That Noel fell down on that mangled corpse.
Just
now
for
we
fun.
got a double corpse. Okay.
Push and pull. Tween la.
Aww. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Mad,
Ow.
bro.
Why didn't I get to use my snare thing?
Is it reaction based or one time used between?
I don't know. Maybe it's once per battle. Hang on, let me check real quick. Nope. Just you can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier. So it's just every time that somebody shoots at you. Oh, nice.
I can Eldritch Blast too.
Right. Oh, there's a hyena.
Good here, I hope.
You want to go talk to the hyena?
Aw, yeah.
Something's on my mind.
You were always on my mind.
Creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony.
Is there anything I can listen in on?
She'd eaten, feasted.
Are you now?
It's private.
Looking
It's a
into
private
her
conversation,
eyes,
apparently.
You can
Oh,
see
there we go.
It wasn't enough. She's still hungry.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
What?
I think we're in
You
trouble.
hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate.
Oh, she's about to become a knoll.
Realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
Right. What are your thoughts? Oh.
I try to put it out of its misery. Gnolls weren't very friendly to us.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still.
Aww.
As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
That's creepy way to put it. Don't put it like that.
Shit.
They got 12 hit points. They'll go down pretty quickly, I think.
Perhaps.
See, and I just used my weapon.
Right, so perhaps we should take out these other hyenas.
Would be good experience.
Why is it still turn-based combat?
Because we're in combat. If it's not turn-based combat for you, you haven't entered the combat yet.
No, it is turn-based combat for me.
Oh, yeah, kill them before they turn.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
They probably have like one more round. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, wait, what? No. What? Ah,
yeah, you
fuck.
attack the ground. There we go. They're so sad when they whimper like that.
Oh!
Well, you've made a really powerful character.
Hammer and the dagger. Oh shit.
Well, at least it's only one of them. And it's a newborn? Don't you want to tame a newborn knoll?
I don't think we can.
How did you get inspired for that? What was the inspiration?
I have no idea. Oh, because I killed something with my Eldritch Blast, probably.
Regard the spontaneous flatulator.
Regard the spontaneous flatulator? Oh, please. Oh!
Okay, well, at least you didn't get infected.
It missed and then died.
Yeah, I can assure you it won't make that mistake again.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? What happened?
That looks like it's flammable. Which means had we broken that and ignited it with like a flame bolt, it could have caught these guys on fire. Yeah, sometimes when you loot a chest, you're not looting it, you're actually breaking it.
You know, my character does not take prisoners or suffer fools. That knoll attacked, missed, and my character just turned around and crushed its skull one-handed with the hammer.
It's like, nope. You are the Null Crusher.
Ugh. Alright. What did Toomey send me?
Isn't that the same thing as last time?
Toomey sent me. Oh.
Oh.
There is...
Oh yeah, I haven't looked at that.
Apparently there's somebody impersonating Toomey. Maybe.
Well, flattery is the highest form of complimentary.
I will wait. I will wait 24 hours just in case Toomey got hacked on Discord.
Smart move.
Looks empty.
Let's see.
I am over encumbered.
Yes! My plan worked!
Oh, there's a whole nother area over here.
Yeah, I told you, this whole act is full of quests and people to help and events.
Right. Well.
Should we... hold on.
We should probably long rest.
You
Maybe.
Sure? Here.
Maybe not.
Let's get going.
Oh, shit. Alright.
There we go.
Dark One's Blessing. Until long rest. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. I guess we shall continue.
You know, you can send stuff to the camp chest to help with your encumbrance.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Time to go do that.
Although if you go too far, you might, yeah, initiate dialogue. And I'm sorry, I'm part to blame for that.
What?
Because I've been sneaking around opening chests and just sending everything to your inventory.
Oh.
So you might have some rotten eggs in there. Or
yeah, I see that now.
Something's burning.
No way. Way.
Great God, help. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
Fire!
Hi, first recruit Ephron. Hello.
He of the unsleeping eyes. Grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
Looks like he wasn't cut out to be a flaming fist. Wow, that's rude. I'm gonna say 2.
Yeah, I would too.
He should never have been here in the first place. I'm the one that talked him into joining the fist.
Oh, so you would have been right.
What the hell's happened here?
Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
All right. If you have anybody with invisibility, I would love to loot this corpse.
I hear shouting.
Oh. What did you just do? What are you doing?
They're trying to get in that door. I'm trying to break the door down for them.
Are they trying to break it down, or are they trying to hold it back?
Oh. I don't know. They're going inside for something.
All right.
We don't have much time. Find her.
All right, we probably should.
Off that door.
Whoops.
Spelled trouble.
I did not mean to click on that.
Come.
Are you
I'm afraid
attacking
proper
something right
thanks
now?
must wait.
No.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manic and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes,
Dun,
we
dun,
know.
dun.
The Drow have your father. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Well, you must hold little love for your father. But please, find him and return him to the city.
Whoever holds my father is my target. I'll head west and find them. Trust me to see it through.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember your father's generosity. Go.
Is she green to you
Pick up
too?
the Drow trail with ease. I will
Yes.
seek reinforcements and join
That
you when
is
I
weird. She's not an orc.
can. Fist to work.
Oh. What is this? Hang on. Rescue the Duke. We have learned choose Sparky Points. Electric Blood. When the wielder deals damage using this weapon, they gain 2 lightning charges. Ooh.
Sounds like you found something fun.
The Jolt Shooter. I'm gonna grab this. Accept, I guess?
What are you grabbing?
I don't know. Was it a reward? What is that? Oh. Right. I guess I'm replacing my crossbow with an actual bow. Right. I guess that's good.
Sure.
Sure.
Where are you, dude?
Oh, hang on. I have
you.
no idea what happened. Is there? Should I be going down there and helping?
Well, there's someone here yelling. Oh, there's someone yelling for help. I think I can get to him.
Shit. Rescue the trapped man.
Get this thing off me!
I have no idea where he is.
Pretend the beam is too heavy to lift. Please work.
What?
I'm doing advantage on the 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm doing a performance on the beam to make it lighter.
What? That doesn't sound right.
I passed the check.
I'm confused what's going on.
I'm trying to help this guy.
Oh, gods! Keep trying! My wife, Miri, she'll need my help!
Actually try to lift the beam. Oh god, I may need
What
help.
was that about? Bardic deception? Don't worry, sir. Your wife will be in good hands. Leaves.
That was a tempting one, but no, I want to... Alright.
Yes!
Bam!
You did it!
It's Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris!
Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
Sort of looks more like a young Mark Hamill.
Right. I'll try to keep up.
Sort of, but not really. Right. Whoops.
Was that you?
No? I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Well, I'm trying to rescue people out of this building.
And I'm just looting.
Where's the exit? There's the exit.
I found a key, so if you need that, let me know.
Slaughtered everyone. Miri. Miri!
Oh, poor guy.
Miri! Miri! My wife, she was outside when the goblins came. She was wearing a green blouse, brown hair, about this tall. Have you seen her?
What was the perception? Oh, that must have been you.
Thank you. She can't have gone far. Where is...
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he
You made a
spots
friend
you.
too.
Bugger!
Wait, listen.
Nice. I don't know why you needed dexterity for that. Oh, you had to dodge.
Maybe.
He freezes, waiting on your next word.
You'll make me mad.
Careful, you won't kill me, but you will make me mad.
Oh, you went for that. Oh no.
Oh shit.
You don't have charisma, dude.
Can I do an
I think
no,
we do have
no,
one.
no, no.
Oh,
Roll
we
again.
3. Yay! Oh man.
You won't kill me, but you will make me mad.
He's gone.
Right, look. If it's business you're about, something be about it. Flaming fist could be on us any minute. Down
On
you go.
us?
Entrance is behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Who are you?
Who
is that?
I don't know.
Who did we just ally ourselves with? Wait, where did you go?
I don't know, but
Oh, I see.
Shit, are these all explosive barrels?
Try shooting one and seeing what happens.
No, they're all clumped up together. I'm not doing that.
Your face is all clumped up together.
Firewine barrel.
Yeah, send that to camp. That could be useful. So what did the guy... Oh, he said it's behind the wardrobe.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Salazon. Well, he's still there if you want to talk to him.
You won't kill me, but you will piss me off.
Hey, it worked.
That was a great line.
Not expected, but... Shuttle.
Yeah, I just got a shit ton of fire and explosive barrels, so...
That'll be handy to place if we ever find need of it. Oh, don't come back there. I don't want to trigger anything early. Yeah, there's a hatch back here, so I don't know if he's got some secret organization. Maybe he's working against whatever's willed the Flaming Fists.
He said he was. The Flaming Fists will be upon us soon. So I think he's mistaken us for one of his comrades.
Said you could pass, didn't I?
Okay, okay, God. Just ignore him then. I think he means this hatch back here.
Can't risk being an open.
Wait, hang on.
It looks so small from here.
Wow, okay.
Right.
Oh, did you go in?
Yeah.
He disappeared.
Are you coming to... Oh, you're here as well. Okay.
Wipe up my feet.
Right.
Are there people down there?
I can't tell. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere.
Hope he didn't trap us.
Open up.
I mean, that would be hilarious, but I think it's just a place to loot.
Yeah, get some camping supplies.
Oh, hang on. Hidden stairs behind a place.
Well,
I see now.
There's the wardrobe, so... Arms dealer
Nice.
Gortash.
What?
Here follows a report on the inroads upstart smuggler, Enver Gortash.
Oh, okay. I thought you said there was a thing for the arms dealer.
I was just reading the title of the book.
Better not be cursed.
Right, I'm gonna go use the hidden stairs.
You make it sound like you're going to use the John or something. Okay, well, that means we can jump back here whenever we want.
Yeah. There's an entire hideout down here of people we might have to kill.
Or talk to. I mean, he let us down. This could be a thieves guild. I don't think we have any rogue. Well, Asterian's a rogue. What is this? Did we enter a dungeon?
I think we did.
It's like a dungeon crawl.
And
Which
apparently
we can-
these are people who are opposed to the Fire Fists.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
How nice of you.
Slip back into the
Goodbye.
shadows. Intimidation.
Well, the door guard did actually just let us in. What,
Oh,
not that you
nat
needed
20.
anything.
Nat 20. Oh my goodness.
No, you don't. Still, takes steel to swagger in here. If you're half as tough as you think you are, I might have a job for you.
Okay.
Disarm the traps. Come down.
Oh.
Well,
I go where I fucking please. Oh, I guess they do.
man, you know what makes me super sad?
What?
When the NPCs snub me because you're the host. So they'll talk to you, they'll romance you, but the moment I walk up, I don't have time for you.
My hands are...
Not now.
That's
no, not now.
messed
Go
up.
away. I'm like, okay.
That's really messed up.
It's okay. I'm
I
just
feel
the
like
bard.
that should
Watch
be...
out! It's a trap.
What? Well,
Oh, they
yeah,
said they
but
disabled the traps.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'm not used to that.
Oh.
Watch out! There's another trap, which they disabled. Trap.
Free me now and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
What's that smell?
Oh.
We keep. Oh, they're just traps everywhere. That's all.
Right, so I think Will's father is down here.
Something over there.
It's a pretty painting. I actually want that painting.
Huh.
I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Free for the taking.
The fists pay better than this lot.
Right, who are these people?
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
I'm trying to stop it. Stop unstopping me so I can stop it. I don't know. Talk to someone.
You have a
If you ever
pet
go,
artist.
My pet artist. Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
What?
An artist?
Protection sounds a
You
little more
looking to
like
buy him?
kidnapping.
I'm open to offers, mate. Threats, not so much.
Oh boy.
We can skip the threats and go straight to blades if you like.
Well, we have the party, and you're good with intimidation.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Can you back out? Is there an exit, like, back
Fingers
down?
crossed. Wow.
You're not very intimidating.
Roll again.
You can do it. You can't do it.
Wow, it just gets worse and worse.
At least it's not one of those the DC keeps raising every time you try again.
Roll again. Should I just give up?
It's up to you. I mean, we're here, so balls of the wall?
I don't think I have a good chance of making it.
Probably
Look,
not.
mate, this don't have to get violent, right? You want him? Pay for him.
Okay.
There's no need for this.
Do we have the money? How much are they selling them
See
for?
that my patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
It looks like they're looting the place.
It sort of does, yeah.
Do you have a fire spell? Oh, that looks dangerous.
Yeah, it looks... unless we clear this out...
Well, no, it looks... Oh, it could destroy the paintings, too. I think the oil is just a way of taking out the bad guys, too.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Thing is, if we light this up now, everyone dies, and this bridge over here breaks. I don't know where Will's
and this
father
ladder,
is.
too. This ladder will break if we... well, let's go up the ladder, then. Maybe. Well, we can. No, there's another way.
What ladder?
Not this hide and seek stuff.
There's a ladder up the stairs that would burn if we set off the oil.
Yes.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Or we could see how much the guy is worth.
Let's move.
You got coin? Yeah, alright. Fine.
How much is he worth?
His muse.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
Hello?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the answer. You're supposed to talk to him to find out.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk to
got
him.
that kind of dosh line about.
1,000 gold.
Do we have 1,000 gold?
I don't know. Can you bring up your
We
inventory?
do, but is it worth it?
Come on, guys.
Oh, you're rolling persuasion.
It's what I do.
All right, so maybe I was fishing. No fooling you.
How about 600 gold?
We could probably swing that.
See if it'll let us.
He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
Right. Should probably set him free.
Yeah, but we gotta find him first.
Yeah, he's the guy in green, and with silver hair, Oscar Fevris. It's to your right, left.
Oh.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
Hello, Oscar. My slaves do not speak until they're spoken to. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'd say number 2.
I'm Vinny the Valen. At yours.
A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Boulder's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
Patrons dialing with their dashing artisans.
Ah.
What happened, or you're Lady Jane and this runaway groom? What do you think, friend? Tale as old as art.
Quite. It seems we are destined to doomed romances, are we not?
She offered me a future. And so, in a fit of madness, I told her of my past. Of the woman I'd loved before she found me. Love still, in truth.
What was your past?
She was less than pleased. I made a timely retreat into the countryside. To paint and clear my head. To choose, I suppose.
What option did you? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city, for one. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
Well, we do have a camp. Why can't we just send you to the camp? Should we throw him another 200? We can make it back fast enough.
All right.
I'll take it out of my paycheck.
Until Boulder's Gate, then.
Might get a good return. We don't know. I just spent a bunch of our
Price
money.
of ink. Yes, you did. 800 coins. We should be down to 500, right?
Well, our coin is split up between everyone, so I don't know the total. Oh, we have
756, so yeah.
It's not terrible.
Alright. So there's this lady that we need to talk to.
Yes!
Not many can talk their way into a Zentarim outpost. I could use someone with your skills.
Centurion?
Interested in a job?
Depends on the job. Lots of explosives, planning a war.
Reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Choose your next step wisely.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen nothing.
What's involved?
Okay, let me...
Oh, so these are smugglers, I
Free
think.
for now, but your stories won't land so well if you're caught again.
If not over, then through.
Okay, I'm coming to join you now. I stole the painting because I really wanted it.
You stole a painting.
I stole
joy.
the painting. I thought I was hiding, but he still caught me.
All right.
I think it's a pretty picture.
It's just cargo, I suppose.
Wait, there's cars in this game? What car was going? So what quest did you just pick up?
I believe these guys are smugglers.
Free the artists. Oh, that's later. Oh, but what did he said he had a quest for you. Oh, do you want to do their quest?
Well, I don't see why we can't.
Companions completed.
I don't know who these people are, so... Like I said, I think they're smugglers.
I don't see the quest in our journal log.
Oh, there's a wolf down here called Istor.
Oh, where?
Come to me.
Where?
Oh, Indra, over here. Hang on.
There you are. Okay, nope. Yep.
I could use a potion of animal speech.
But I have it at all times.
I have something to ask.
Fair enough.
Unless you want to do the
The dark
dialogues.
smells wrong. Not night dark. Waiting dark.
Oh, what? What did you just do?
I talked to her.
Around and around again. Master gets confused, I think.
Well, that's all they had to say.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, that's probably the jail cell they put us in. Not worth touching, or we'll get in trouble.
Oh, there's another burrow hole.
Yeah, that's probably an escape route for it.
Right.
Oh, it's another one.
Careful. No stone scent. No stone sound. Strange stone here.
Okay. Wonder if there's some hidden secret around here. Oh, you guys are on the move. Where are you headed to?
Out.
Out?
Yeah, we're headed to go do other missions because I'm not sure what we can actually do.
Oh, you're actually in the direction of your mission. Find the missing wagon?
Yes? Yeah, we're headed towards the mission.
Alright, I'm gonna catch up.
Any falls behind, I'll leave them for the fist. And in no state to...
That's right. Going up and around. I'm coming!
No worries, I'll wait until I'll wait outside of the... Or... I'll wait next to the ladder.
The ladder? What happened to the former?
Ha!
Yeah, I know that was
I mean specifically the ladder that leads out of the dungeon entirely, not the first one you encounter.
Damn it, did I go the wrong way? Oh no, you're here, aren't you? Oh, good, good, I see you now. My bad. Alright, I'm here.
Hello.
Joaquin's Rest.
Alright, so I guess... I don't know what else we do.
Well, finding the missing shipment is,
That's one thing we could do. We could also find Will's father.
True. Oops, that's the wrong way. Hello, friends.
Alright, so...
Joaquin! The Grand Duke is not on this map. We'll just find him later on in the story.
Will spoke ominously about a penance he must face.
Yeah, we'll get to that when nighttime comes.
Right.
If you click on an item or a quest, like find the shipment, and if it shows show on map, then you know that you can do it now. Otherwise, it's not available to do until later.
Find Miri. That should be something close by.
Find Miri. Which one is that?
Someone in, Oh, shit. I think I found her.
Oh, was she not able to be saved in time?
I think we fucked up.
I had
Mirror
a
left.
feeling when I was trying to rescue people.
Green blouse, brown hair. That must be Mary.
Ah, shoot.
She's not breathing.
I heard her calling out for...
God damn it.
Can we... I don't suppose we could raise dead.
We can only raise dead of playable characters, not of NPCs.
Right. Well, we fucked up. I didn't know what was going on.
When you were
so
telling, when you were telling me what's going on, I'm like, well, there's people shouting here. I'm trying to save them. Yeah. Oh. Well.
I just sort of ignored it because I thought you had it. I should have investigated. It would have taken like 5 seconds.
Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless.
Have you found my Miri? No. It can't be. I need to see.
Sorry, dude.
Well, on that melancholy note.
Oh, Miri. No.
Oh.
Miri. No. God, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me. I was in our room. We had a fight.
Aww.
If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. I'm sorry, Miri. I'm so sorry. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
Well, hell. Can't save them all. Sorry about that.
Hell's bells.
Yep.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
All right, together again. Liz, Tay Lithbane, and her entourage.
All right. Well, I guess. Oh, wait. It says I haven't talked to this man.
That's weird.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless.
Miri.
And it's repeating.
God,
Maybe you have to talk to him to progress.
You should have stayed.
Or maybe it's select a different dialogue option? Don't know.
How did you two get separated?
I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
What's this about a dowry?
It's for a sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. She said I'd never see her again. She was right.
Well, there's no way you could have known.
I'm sorry, Miri. I'm so sorry. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
Yeah, it didn't update the journal till you asked that, so.
Oh. Maybe because I looted her?
Really?
Yeah, I think I looted her. No point in letting a corpse go to waste.
And so is it done.
I should speak to dead with her. How did you die? Where did you die? Who killed you?
Actually, yes, please do that.
Wait, really?
Because what if it's not as cut and dry? What if she burned to death? I'm gonna be very sad.
All right, hold on. Actually, I think it is. I think she burned to death, and we just didn't rescue her in time. Which is interesting. She wasn't trapped in a room or in.
That's why I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm hitting up my stash. Okay. And I will fly back.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Why'd you disguise yourself?
Just in case.
Fair enough.
You wanna well, it doesn't matter. If you wanted a quick save or not.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
In case he gets mad and attacks us.
You're a medium? You're gonna speak to her? Could you...
Oh,
do
shit!
something for me?
Whoa! That was a good call.
She'd know where it is.
Oh.
Sure.
Ask his question.
For sister. In barn.
The barn? She must mean one of the empty buildings behind the inn. I trust you to get it for me. I can't leave her.
The corpse regards you.
That's it?
Lifelessly.
It won't even let me ask. Oh, okay. Whew, whew.
How did you die?
She burned to death.
I'm not
Husband. Ben inside. Door. Locked. Trapped. Fire.
Okay. So it wasn't murder.
Where were you at the end?
From Eltergard. Traveling. Sister's wedding.
Who are you? Maybe there's someone else we can identify?
Where is Benrin? Oh wait, never mind.
Inside.
Damn it.
Room. Top floor.
Okay.
Because we already rescued him.
Mirileth. Farmer.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more.
Looks like
questions.
she was probably doomed anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we can get the dowry for him or keep it for ourselves.
We should probably go get it for him. In the barn, huh?
Yeah, well, actually.
That was a really cool interaction.
Yeah, I would not have thought to do that. I think it's back here. Oh yeah, these are barn-like, aren't they?
Do you think we maybe spent the dowry on that slave?
Looks like there's
Oh.
a
Found
chest
it.
buried in that hay.
Right. Oh, ah.
I'm like, yeah, what the hell?
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Oh, we could also raise the dead of some of these drow and figure out where they took our dead. Not our dead, but our target.
Well, I think I can only cast it once per long rest. No, I can recast it.
Oh yeah, because it's part of an amulet or something. I found the dowry.
Why not the whole chest?
There you go.
This doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
Poor guy.
So yeah, raising one of our enemies would be useful in figuring out where the hell we're supposed to find stuff.
Well, who's one I can try it on?
One of the drow raiders. How about this one?
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care.
All right,
when we
let's
would
see
be
if I
reckless.
can do.
Perhaps
this.
disguise self as drow.
So it is spoken. So is it done.
Wait. Corpse is too damaged.
Ah.
Where are you? What?
I'm not sure.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
There we go.
Teach us certainty when we would
So if this one's too damaged, there's plenty of other drow corpses. There's a drow raider over there, over here. There's one over here.
Alright, let's try.
Maybe I should. No, this is good.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Alright, which ones?
There's one over here where I'm standing that's a dead drow.
What question should I ask?
Oh, what?
Who are
Hold
you?
on.
How did you die? Or why were you at the inn?
Ah. If only I could steal his armor. Who are you?
Dead Drower. Oh, Saren is his name. Where are you from? What?
Why were you at the inn?
Why were you at the inn? Raid retrieval for the absolute.
For the absolute.
Oh, you can see it.
Ah. What were you trying to retrieve?
Grand Duke.
Ah.
Absolute. Demands him.
Where is your base, if we can?
Hey, he's got the same outfit as Starion has.
Yeah.
Where's what?
Where are you from? That's what we need.
From Sharmuth. Before the absolute.
Don't forget to squeeze a Shamith. I think we have one more question.
Where were you trying to take the Duke?
To Moonrise Towers.
Damn it. Okay.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more
But hey,
questions.
we know now.
Yeah. Well, you are no end of use, my goodness.
That was surprising. I didn't realize I could do that.
Great God,
Shame I can't turn into a goblin.
Beyond. Teachers care when we would be
But they're not player characters.
certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so.
It is unfortunate that you can't turn into every race.
Maybe that's a feature request.
Alright, so what are we doing now? Because we can't rescue his dad until...
Well, if we say... No. Click on a quest.
We already freed the artist. Find the missing shipment. Show on map. Ah, okay. Understood.
Proper adventuring, my friends. I'm surprised you don't loot the carts along the way.
Right.
Did the shipment go?
Oh shit! I think we already. I already looted these guys. Hang on.
The gate is closed. What?
She'll pay a hefty sum if we return it unopened. Ah. Oh, we can ignore that. I have no idea what's going on with that. I guess we try and find the Githyanki Crèche. Or something else. We could probably do that long rest and do that party.
Yeah, I guess you did. Did you actually loot the,
I did. I did loot these people, remember? Because this is where we fought the gnolls.
Yeah, but if we picked up a package, wouldn't it have said, hey, you got a package?
I sent a bunch of stuff to the camp.
Oh, so it may actually be at the camp.
Yes.
Where'd you go? To the camp? Oh, no, you kept going. How did you cross? Did you go down here? What? You just exploded?
Nope. I did make something explode, though. I
It
just
says
gotta
you
wait
took
for it to-
damage.
I shouldn't have.
Oh, you dished out damage.
Whoops. Shit.
What did you do?
Ah! Ah!
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind.
I got crushed by a boulder, but I saved us by
Hard to
entering
argue.
a conversation.
Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's
I
son.
don't know. We'll see.
Well, he's not just any Grand Duke. He's Boulder Ravengard, the most influential Duke in the city.
The choice is clear. He's gonna die. No, I wouldn't.
Huh?
Oh, no, you can choose either one. I was making my own choice. The choice is clear. You must die.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father.
Well...
No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
He looks really good in that outfit.
Oh?
I just think he looks good with the red. It's a really nice design.
What do you think?
Give him the benefit of the doubt. No need to harp on him. Everyone's got secrets.
I'm all for it.
Even the agent man has secrets. That's why he's a secret agent man. The rest is just lore. It's up to you if you want to...
Meh.
Need healing.
Huh. I can't believe we dodged dying from giant boulder.
Yeah, I'm
With,
like... and just as I jumped over, too. Wow, look at that. Completely teleported past the boulder. Does this make this place Boulder's Gate?
Huh. Shit, this is a Knowles forest.
Boulders.
Oh, and it's the caravan.
Oh.
Shit.
So the Knolls attacked the caravan, huh?
Yep.
Why are you swearing? Are there still Knolls over here?
Yep. Hang on.
I see Ollie over there. Are they our friends?
Better be cautious.
Alright, so we're assisting then.
Well, up to you. I mean, they're smugglers. If you want to let them die. But they're not really in trouble. They're just standing there looking.
No, they're firebombing them. Oh, this is part of finding the missing shipment.
Get over here and help! If we don't deal with them gnolls, none of us are getting out of here alive.
Well, I am. Which one?
One of us is getting out of here richer. I don't fight for free. We don't have to do that.
Very tempting.
You sent me to retrieve the cargo.
You working for Saris? Didn't expect that black-hearted vixen to send help. Bloody grateful, mind.
Oh no. She just sent us to find the cargo.
I'm here for the cargo. Rescuing isn't part of the plan.
Let's go kill those gnolls.
Yeah.
XP!
Me and the boy will do what we can to help. We've still got some fight in us.
You're just keeping them at bay.
Alright.
Oh, now they come. Ooh, they don't look happy. God, they're almost dead.
Honorable of you to try and keep them alive.
Well, there might be something... Alright, so he's down.
Can't slow down.
Right. I can't do anything else for some reason.
Not your turn yet, I guess. Not Karlak or Will?
Oh, they're not even in combat yet.
Oh, well, you can click on them and get them over here. Or sneak on them, you can make them do a sneak attack.
No, the issue is that they wouldn't they didn't jump. Oh.
There's a lot of them.
All right.
I may go down here in a minute.
I'm trying to get our other people in.
At least Karlak is next.
Okay.
Go nuts. Now would be a good time for Will's, Oh, you never picked up, Shatter, did you?
Nope.
Nah.
Right. Can I get an oil arrow? Is there such a thing?
Can't.
Right. And I can only heal myself. Damn it.
Wow, look at all those.
All those what?
You got 6 hyena, 6 gnolls, 2 hyenas, and I'm almost down.
I'll pick you up. A flail of paralysis.
I wish I could save those guys. Well, they're smugglers, so it doesn't matter. Cat, move! I'm trying to...
Smugglers doesn't mean that they're bad.
Cat. Cannot see the screen. Thank you. Oh, does that one get back up? Okay, you...
Alright.
Ugly.
Ha!
Pile of secretion.
Oof.
Just trying to get out without...
Yeah, let's get you healed up.
The acid. I'm out of the
Do
way
I
now, so I should
have-
be... Oh. I don't want to be pushed off the way. Okay, I'm safe.
I'm trying to find the huge potion. Ah, shit, Ollie's dead.
Damn it.
Well, we tried.
Maybe it's more important if Rugen lives, but he's almost down.
Yes.
Well, that Null Hunter is one in the back.
I did have Shatter,
Nice.
but I also broke the ladder, which is not a good thing.
Was the ladder to go up or to go down?
Go up.
Oh, we could probably jump it. Well, you didn't have to jump.
I'm just getting him into position. Right. Ooh,
She
that
mad, bro.
baseline. Not enough movement.
Critical.
Lightning
critical,
charges.
critical miss.
+1 to attack rolls and deal an additional 1 lightning damage. If you have 5 charges, they are consumed by the time you deal damage. Oh, shit.
You only have 1 charge. It's just an extra.
I know.
Yeah, there's no saving him. We tried.
Especially since we can't control them and tell them to get back.
Yeah.
All right, Karlak, keep tanking damage. You are the the barbarian after all. Isn't she supposed to light people on fire if they touch her?
Yeah, one would think, but I think the game forgets sometimes. Wow.
All right. Critical miss? You're shitting me.
The point is, you have to take him down.
All right, here we go.
I love this guy's hairstyle.
Reckless attack. Oh!
Did you just do a cleave?
Yup.
Well played.
I hit 2 enemies with 1 attack. Speaking of 2 enemies with 1 attack. If I come here and then use this, it might bump him into the other guy. Or not. It's just gonna kill him.
That works too.
Action surge! Shit, I'm paralyzed.
It's beating.
Oh gosh. Alright. This is gonna be more difficult than I thought.
And I'm down.
Yes. Right, I'm sending Karlak to go help you at this point.
I hope we quick saved. I
don't
think we're in
we
good
did.
shape. The Blade of the Frontiers hasn't even had damage yet.
Alright, that bastard's down. Shattered flail.
We certainly shattered something.
Ow. Alright, we'll get you up next round.
At least we have the Caravan Strongbox to enjoy.
Yep, well, sort of.
You can do it!
How much damage does this do? 4 to 13? I think I'll take out this Gnoll Hunter. There we go.
That works.
And if I pull this guy,
That
he's
works.
dead.
That's sense of teamwork.
So we just killed 4 gnolls in 1 turn. Shit.
Well, it helped
Alright.
that they were throwing fire bombs on the gnolls to start with.
Alright. Hyena. Oh!
It's dead.
I think that's end of combat.
That hurt. Oh. It's not stepping acid.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, we're both exhausted.
Alright, I'm gonna hit F5. And now we can take a look at what's in the strong box.
And it's intact.
Yes, but who knows what's inside? It could be worth more than any purse
Sleight of
she'll
hand
offer.
failed.
Natural 1!
Wow. Wait, it doesn't give us the option to just take it?
No, it does. I just want to see what's inside.
It's hiding here.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Did it not work?
Bet I can crack that open.
It did not work,
Here,
but
I'll
I
show
probably
you
need
how
to
it's
get.
done.
I probably need to get Astarion. Oh, can you open it?
Nope. Oh, I did once and I failed, so. It's funny, it doesn't give me the option to pick it up, just to pick it.
It does for me.
Oh, well. Maybe it only
You have to
available
right
for the
click
host.
lockpick.
No, not the lockpick, to pick it up for the delivery.
I can pick it up.
Okay. See, we didn't need the ladder. We could still get up here.
Looks empty.
Hi,
I
guys.
found a heavy crossbow.
Whoa, that's heavy, dude. Okay.
Step carefully. It's a trap.
Well, I found a chest that's trapped and locked.
Now's not a good time. My hands are full.
It's a poison mine.
Shit. What is with my rolls these days?
I don't know. At least we're not saves coming. Yay, you did it. What's in the box?
It's a shame I can't get... Huh. Son of a...
There you go.
There we go.
What's in the box, Tate Lithbane?
So what's in this? Oh.
Rotten carrot.
Reason's Grasp.
Oh, what is that?
Whenever you exit Rage, you gain 15 hit points.
Well, I wonder who that should go to.
Yeah, I wonder. Hey, Karlak. So, Karlak just got way tankier.
So this shattered flail can be fed to Gale if he needs it.
What flail?
The shattered flail.
Oh yeah, what is that?
I thought it was a weapon.
New question, where is it? Oh, there it is, okay. Hitting an enemy with this weapon heals the wielder. But they can go mad if they don't continue hitting an enemy each turn. What? Okay, having something that heals is damn good. But go mad?
If you don't, it means that you're forced to use it, and if you don't, you probably have to do a saving throw, or you'll suffer a negative effect.
Right.
So just something to offset the healing, I guess.
What's inside?
That might be a good...
You
I don't
might
know.
be a good.
The ability to heal every time that you hit something is really useful.
True. But going mad may also mean turning on your party members if you do something else, like a spell. I mean, it's worth a try to see what happens. It's kind of like
I'll put it on Karlak and see what happens.
It's kind of like indebting yourself to the mafia. You know, they're there to help you, but the moment you tell them you don't need them, they turn on you. Now maybe we could use a long rest. Oh, we have to turn. We have to turn in the.
Well, we got one. I think there's another one.
Find the missing shipment.
All right, I need to go use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. This one does say return to Zarya's. So it's just quick travel to Joaquin's Rest on your map.
Oh.
Let's get in and out. What path lies before?
All right, off to.
Oh yeah, the secret stairs. Hidden stairs. All right. Yeah. Oh. We could just use this waypoint.
I don't think we had activated it yet.
Oh.
Don't waste the step.
See, we're good, little whatever. Zentarium, is that the organization name?
I guess.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, Zentarum.
Oh, well, so you're going that way.
Any falls behind, I leave them for the fist, and in no state to tell tales. Any luck finding my people?
I found them. They're dead.
Damn it! What about the shipment?
Give her the chest.
The Sharber's black bones. You did it! And still sealed. You're a goddamn wonder. Here's your coin. Actual professionals.
How much did we actually get?
You ever want more work? Come and see me in the gate. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
Ah. You receive Harold.
What?
I have received a crossbow called Harold.
Oh.
Heraldish Doom. When you deal damage to a target with a ranged weapon, it must succeed a charisma saving throw or be baned for 2 turns. Oh, that's even better than what I was using.
Yeah, but how often do you range?
Very often, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, there
Because
you
I'm
have it.
always moving, throwing, and then. Wait, what's this? Speedy reply. It's a scimitar.
Did she give you multiple weapons? You know, you can sort your inventory by latest.
If you had scimitar, I'd give it to you.
Yeah, I'm not proficient with scimitars.
Let's see. Five to 10, 3 to 12.
4 to 9, 4 to 11. Okay. I got a
Here.
rapier now.
What?
5
Oh.
to 10. Yeah, no, that's an upgrade too.
All right.
It's a regular
Speedy
rapier, but it's still a little better than my short sword. Is this Will Salami?
What?
I see Will Salami. That's funny.
What? Oh. So speedy reply. When the wielder hits an enemy with this weapon, they gain 2 momentum for 2 turns.
I don't know what momentum
we don't really
is.
use that.
Is that just moving forward? Extra movement?
I guess? I don't know.
Give
Who's Dror Ragslin?
That is the goblin boss, the male goblin boss that we fought, one of the 3.
Then why do we have his key still? We didn't use it yet.
Because I think we picked the lock behind his.
Huh.
Sometimes when you use a key, you don't lose it; it stays in your
gold.
inventory. I think.
Huh.
Also, give Karlak a shield since she has a one-hander. Give her a little extra.
Oh,
AC.
right. Oh, no, she can't carry a shield?
Can she not?
I don't know what's going on with that.
Maybe is a flail two-handed?
Flail is not, but this is a mace. So, I don't know.
Also, I've never used them, but apparently soul coins empower Karlak during her battle.
Oh. Can power infernal engines, which is her whole deal.
Yep.
Right. So you can't use a scimitar. Piss. Alright. Oh well.
I'm useless.
You're
I'm
not useless.
sorry.
Now would probably be a good time to go get a long rest. Because look at our party. Literally only Will is unscathed.
You're a friend of the Zent now. That's worth something in Baldur's Gate. Assuming we make it back there in one piece.
Okay, Zent is the name of this group. Yeah, no, let's go home. Let's go west up.
Isn't it glorious? Karlach's fury is a wonder to behold.
Karlach's fury.
Psionic backlash. Forced tunnel. Favorable beginnings. Transfuse health.
You can also eventually encourage your party members to do the same and empower them up.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Where have you gone?
I'm at the camp.
Oh.
Hello, baby.
Right, I should probably talk to Will. Or Gale. Hey, Gale.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency.
I have one.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Give Gale a magical artifact. I have these gloves of heroism, which I don't think we have Channel Oath, so here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you said you can see what Will can do. Or not Will, Gale can do.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work.
What do you mean?
The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Gale, the wizard, the one that has to consume magical artifacts.
Yeah. He's just a wizard. What do you mean? What he can...
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Right.
My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Well, you made a friend in him. Oh, he still wants to talk.
Oh. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby
he just said
sings
that.
to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous.
I feel like this is
okay.
And no less bound to wake up again to continue its
Yeah.
ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
This is the exact same conversation we just had.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get... Sincerely, though,
I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. My lady?
There.
The exclamation point is gone, so that's what's more important.
Alright, so... What are we supposed to do about that party?
Which party? Oh, just so you go to your go to your camp in the middle and click end the day.
Oh, okay. What? Uh-oh.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Hi.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, aren't you a luscious thing?
Sure, you'll probably get people mad at you, but I'm curious.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Carla, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this.
Better not lay a finger on my butterfinger.
Ah, okay.
No, you don't have to.
I was gonna say one. Get to the point,
Yeah, go
devil.
for it.
What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns
Oh.
the fires of Avernus.
Well,
the lightning
Will's
storms of
gone.
Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Ah, shit. I feel like he's done this before.
I don't think he's done this before.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic, even now.
Oops.
Let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh.
and
Okay.
Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Aw.
Uh-oh. Well, now we've got two demons. Hey, Will.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it.
Yes,
I'd
she
be
did.
hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Ah. Half-truths and devil pacts. You're not worth the soil you stand on. Whoa.
It's dark.
You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came.
I'd count my lucky stars for it. But I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Oh my.
What are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Fair enough. Hello, Karlak.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Well, she's happy. Thank you, thank you. What is Astarion wearing?
Oh right, I gave him the lingerie of that was it a tiefling or a drow from that goblin den.
Well, she sure seemed happy. Okay, try a long rest again.
Alright, go to bed. Right, auto select for 40 of 40. What?
Oh, try again.
Cancelled it, okay. We never did that party. Huh. Oh. Whoa, is that the heavy crossbow? Damn.
I think we bugged it, in which we skipped the party and went straight to the
Hello, Scratch. Oh, we need you.
Oh.
Pet him. Pet him. Everyone approves of petting the dog.
It could happen.
Alright, so what happens if you talk to the dog?
Well, let me activate.
Amicus and I won't have a word.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend? I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Aww.
Well, we're glad to have you too. Gale
Everyone approves.
Yes. He's a good boy.
Alright. Oh, how do I leave the... There we go.
Okay, try something for me.
Okay.
Hit F5 to quick save.
Uh-huh.
And then
Whoa.
Okay,
You just
I did.
vanished.
I did click long rest.
Oh.
Wait. Go back to camp. Oh, it made me leave camp. Go back to camp. I was gonna have you try end the day, just to see if Here we go.
I could try to kill the dog. Wait, why are we trying to end the day?
I'm only do. This is why you quick save. I'm trying to see if I can get the party to spawn.
You carry a Githyanki
God
relic.
damn it!
I will have an explanation, or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Quick, get the mud pit.
Oh, right, relic.
I've never seen this before. I'm trying to get the party.
Stop squabbling, both of you.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your
This
nonsense.
is entirely my
You're
concern.
just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last.
Your character's just smiling, like really enjoying this. Hi, Toomey. Welcome back. No, that's not you. That's an old chat. Never mind.
Again, stop this. No sense in fighting with each other.
Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you
Oh,
hear this,
for
tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
What is this even
Hazel
about?
thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
I see what's going on.
I would say 1.
It can be helpful.
We need it with us to protect us from the absolute. 4. Yeah, I suppose 4 makes
I
sense.
doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
Of course
I
you
do
had
not
to have
wish
the last
spill
word.
blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently.
Damn.
Either way, I win.
Yikes.
That's one of the things with Baldur's Gate
You
is...
had every chance to look the other way.
Oh!
But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Oh, boy.
Right.
Ooh. Well, we're not using the Githyanki, but...
Yeah, and she's kind of a bitch.
Well, she has different values. That's why I equate their people to Klingons, because they're very passionate about their beliefs and their society.
Well, sure, but there's passionate and honorable, and then there's... I don't know.
Insanity.
I'm gonna try and persuade them.
The one with who has -1 in charisma.
Yeah, I got a fucking nearly nat 1. I'm gonna try using the inspiration. Why am I rolling sub 10 constantly? Sheesh!
It doesn't actually show me the rolls.
I've been getting 7s, 4s, and I
already done.
can't. Shit. Well, she's dead.
Not yet, Kanyank.
Or not.
There is no way to prevent bloodshed. You have to choose.
Side with Shadowheart.
May your death be slow and your agony great.
Right.
Well, that happened, and I think Now we can
Where is she?
We can restore the save. I just wanted to see if I could make the party appear, but I think we bugged the party.
Oh, Lae'zel's still alive. Okay.
That's
Nothing
weird.
bad seems to have happened. Go to bed.
Speak.
Long rest is not available because someone's in dialogue. What's happened? What?
I didn't mean to. Okay, now try it again.
Okay, no.
I didn't know
what did
you were
you
starting
learn?
the end of the party, or the end of the day.
No, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to see what we're. Okay, go to bed.
Boy, that was eventful.
Nothing. Okay.
Well, the only thing left is to proceed on to Moonrise Towers.
Is that really it?
Or go exploring the overworld for more quests. Did Lae'zel leave for the... I don't know where her normal...
Lae'zel is still here.
Oh, well.
Although she's kind of ghostly.
Speak.
Hmm.
It's just the normal dialogue. Yeah.
Alright, well.
Well, darn. Well, that was also the problem with Karlach, is that if you got to a certain point in the romance, but you were ready to proceed the romance at the same time that Will's patron was coming, Will's patron would completely cancel out her storyline and she would be locked. And it looks like that Will's patron also locked out the party. So we don't get the party, and
right.
We bug that out. I know.
Well, it's not complete yet. Celebrate at camp. Time to have some fun. Oh, I think we have to actually go to the Grove and camp.
Oh. Well, let's go to Emerald. Is there anything else left here from these guys?
I don't
before
think
we
so.
Teleport to the Grove area.
I don't think so. Roadside cliffs.
Roadside
Nope,
cliffs?
that is not the right place.
Emerald Grove Environs. Environs was the closer one.
Environs.
Environs mine want to know. Okay, I think once we're here, we don't have to go in the Grove. I think we can camp. Go to camp from here, and it should take us to the Grove camp. And now if we wanted to end the day, after a quick save if you want, we can test your theory.
Yeah. Alright, let's try it. End the day. Ah!
There we go. That was so smart.
Hello, Gukes. Jukes?
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Just be careful. Ikaran.
Look at them all. guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
We survived. That's always worth celebrating.
Yeah.
Or you should join them. Have a pint or two.
You can do this. Yes.
Even
you can do this.
Oh, good grief! Why is my roll? Why is my
it'll
luck
make the
so
evening
crap?
more tolerable.
Wait, I thought you succeeded on that.
I did, but why am I rolling sub 10 constantly?
I don't know.
Do you mind?
Hello, Astarion.
Astarion.
Now's not the time.
We can't have
Now's
Astarion
not the-
without... Huh?
Oh, he's okay. Oh, you got a jam session going on. Okay.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Oh my.
Hello, Astarion.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives.
Not with that outfit.
And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
I think he wants you. Or at least your neck. You don't want to share in his wine?
Okay, fine.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
We could have fun. We could spend quality time together.
You could, if Astarion floats your boat. You don't have to.
Keep the party happy. I'm trying. I really am.
Well, there are other...
Fucking quick save.
Okay.
Huh?
I was going to say there's other companions, but... Oh, I thought you selected already.
No, I'm trying to keep the party in one piece. And Astarion runs off of blood. The Yankee runs off of honor. Shadowheart runs off of intrigue, apparently.
I'm flattered, but I think not. It's not you understand. It's me.
Your friendship level isn't high enough.
I have standards.
I have standards.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Destroyed.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
I got my gold.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
That sounded dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Clever. Capitalism 101.
I want this.
Hello, Halson.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
But you're my problem, big guy.
Whoa.
I don't think we're close enough to anyone, really, to do any romance options.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation. is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
I think that's everyone.
Yes.
Who the hell is this?
I need to dance.
No. No, I need to lie down.
A drunk.
And Dennis.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Turnip for what?
That's my girl.
Fetch.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Have you seen this body? It would be a crime not to sing about it.
That works too.
Courage, classic song material.
Courage the dog.
Fitting. Seeing you fight makes me feel like I'm capable of anything. That deserves to be remembered.
You got hit on.
Go on. The others will kill me if I keep you all to myself.
Where's that other guy who we bribed to stay here? Hey, Withers! Would you like some wine? Oh, shoot, there's another guy out here. Who is this? Oh, it's Will.
Oh, it's just Will. Play with you
I was gonna try and give him wine. Just be like, hey, Withers, you want to party a little bit?
He's like, no. But we will meet again.
Why is Will all the way over here? I suppose he's getting used to his new...
Else. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
You alright?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night.
Man, those horns must be uncomfortable trying to
I love
sleep.
the people from the Grove,
Oh
but
my gosh.
I unsettle them deep down, as I seem
Probably
to
part of the
unsettle
punishment.
everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Claws will pop the balloons, you see.
What claws?
And the sweet cakes don't taste half as good as raw eggs with this blasted forked tongue.
Yikes. You have some fetching horns. I'm envious. Not that much has changed.
You're fine. That's a good
What
one.
do you think? Yeah, oh yeah.
I'll be fine. Seeing you has cheered me more than you can.
Oh.
But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
Ah.
But I want to dance with you. Watch him reject you if you try that. That'd be hilarious. But I think you've been nice enough to him that he, I don't know what his reputation is with us.
Wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
You're impossible.
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
He's got a little heart in the middle of his iris.
Aw, it's adorable.
Like that's the shape of his eye's pupil.
Or a medical condition.
Well, it's his prosthetic eye.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright. It's time to sleep. We don't need to.
Speaking of
use
sleep, do
campfires.
you want to do IRL sleep?
Oh yeah. Whoops. Thank you for playing with me, Ken. It's been
Always.
a pleasure, as usual.
Also had fun.
And I look forward to the next event.
That would be
We
soon.
didn't really get that much done.
We had a few chopping episodes. We got some cutscenes out of the way, made some progress in the story.
Got some more overpowered gear.
Saved a husband, lost the wife.
Learned that my character is terrifying, really.
Yeah, she's no joke. I'm now intimidated by her.
Oh?
Well, just how badass she is.
Well, yeah, if you put her like in between two parties, I can output enough damage to basically end one guy in one turn and then turn around and end the other. So, and only at like level 4, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what comp we make it. It's pretty solid all around. Camp without supplies?
Yeah, because we were using up supplies and we
get
haven't
supplies
used.
like the buttload. That
Yeah.
just prevents us
Trust you
from.
enjoyed your evening.
Oops.
After all your efforts, it was well deserved.
I didn't expect to have to do
It may be
this.
some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
We get a cure and the chance to hit these arseholes where they live. Sounds good.
To Moonrise Towers it is, then, with all haste.
Wait. There's more you need to know. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
So what do you
You
suggest?
could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
That sounds great. I found the hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. The way is clear. What?
I guess, or we could try the over place, because...
Well, yeah, but going down has... so above, right, you're just fighting regular mobs. Down below, we're fighting big stuff. Or at least, you know, fighting higher level things, which means we get a boost in XP, as well as legendary loot. Because there's some named thing called the Night Song down there.
Okay.
So that could be interesting. Let's see.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers.
What was that change
It
in
seems
tone?
our fates have aligned.
All right. Let's go then. Or what about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Sounds like a sister, a Catholic sister.
I will trust your judgment.
I'm glad you approve. I do not truly care if you approve, but I am glad.
I don't
The Grove
care if
needs
you
to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
That's not going to go well, but oh well. Very shrewd of you.
Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever,
Why are
the
you
Githyanki
still
crash
here?
Remains our priority.
Yeah, I thought she was dead.
Oh, maybe we were just choosing sides and just to end the argument.
I guess.
Because Shadowheart got to keep the artifact.
Well, Shadowheart, I'm the one with the relic.
Oh, you took it off of her?
Hang on.
I've
I
never
had the
touched the
relic.
relic. I've always left it on Shadowheart.
Hang on. Yeah, I've got it. Mysterious artifact. A many-sided blackened iron engraved.
Ah.
With pulsating runes, something stirs within.
Something wicked this way stirs.
Alright. In any case, I appreciate your participation.
Yeah. This is the highlight of
And
my weekend.
Oh. I'm flattered.
It's funny because it's true.
In any case, I wish you a good night.
And you as
And
well.
the same goes to all of you out there, please. Stay safe, stay rested, stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Toodaloo!
Like those guys.
Like those guys and subscribe to those guys.
Hit the bell.